Hello everyone. Welcome to you on Think Future Academy. Today we are going to learn about how to add, subtract number of days, hours from dates. Let's begin. I would like to tell you some important thing. Whenever you are preparing the data on any of the PC, you should have to use your standard format what you are using. I'm using it here day, month and year. And here by default in the system it's different. I'm going to the settings, control panel, settings, additional settings, and here is the date. I set it by myself day, month, and year. By default, it is month, day, and year. I will show you what is the impact of this one on my calculation. You can see here when it is calculating, it is showing me when I'm subtracting 3 days, it is showing me the November dates, which is wrong. What I have to do I have to select my methodology, what I'm using it. I'm changing the system date here and I'm using day, month and year. Okay, okay. And now you can see my data is correct. How I prepared this data, I will tell you how I prepared this one. And the major areas of concern when you are preparing the data. I will insert here one information. I will tell you how to prepare this one. And what errors are coming, I will guide you. See here now, this is the formula. I am copying it for you to just understand this one. Equals to text. I'm combining the data. This value, comma, dd, mm, yy, and with these both of them, I'm using the inverted commas and then bracket close. I will use and sign, then text again. I will repeat for time, comma, inverted commas, HH, colon, MM, and I'm going to close it. Okay. Do you notice anything here in this one, which is very important now? It is a mistake, and while preparing the data, sometimes we are not taking care of this thing. See here, my date is showing 2101 and here is 221. What is the problem here? The problem is while entering the data, I have to use one major thing here. After this year, I need to give a one space. Now you can see my data is back. Now it is showing me 21 and space is showing a separate 1 a.m. So make sure while preparing the data. So this I done it. I prepared it already. And here in this one, I will tell you what to do. I'm removing this information. And here, what I'm going to do equals to this plus this one. Now it will calculate for you everything by itself. I'm using here -3 and it is see now showing 12 minus 3 is 9. So 9 is showing to me automatically. Now another important thing, I need to set the format. Right click and custom formats. Just come here and choose this one. DD, MM, YY. If not so, you can write by yourself the same format. If it is not available, you can write by yourself. I will attach this Excel sheet so you can copy and paste from as well. Okay. Then I want to add hours and minutes as well in my data. See, there is one important calculation here for day. In a 24 hours, we have 1440 minutes. I want to add 16 hours in my data. So 16 divided by 24 is 0.6. So this is the method which we will use it here. We can use both way. Either we can use it here. I have made this calculation, or you can use it your own calculation by doing this one. I will tell you here, for example, equals to this date plus bracket starting, okay, divided by this value. Now you can see it here. I am just using the fill handler and all information is automatically captured here. Okay, you can see it here. All information is calculated by itself. Here as well, see 5 hours are added automatically, 3 hours minus from it automatically, 7, and you can see it, everything is there. The other thing what I have done it, I calculated this one calculation h divided by total hours of the day. 1 hour divided by complete hours of the day, 24. And now what I'm going to do, this information plus this information, and it will automatically calculate for me. The negative value, I used it. You can just enter -3, -2, -1, whatever you want, you can use it. For example, quickly I want to use it -5. You can see the calculation will automatically calculate as a negative value. Otherwise, you have to do manual calculations on each factor. So it is much better if you do this one. Here I'm using it now, the subtraction of the minutes. The same way I used it here, you can see it here, the calculation. The same method I used it for the calculation of adding the minutes. So this is one thing. Now I want to calculate the time difference. Sometimes we need a time difference, but what happens, for example, if I will do this time out minus time in, you can see it will give values, but in some cases it will not return to the negative value. For example, 7 a.m., 12, 11, 1 a.m. to 11 a.m., 11 p.m., something like that one, it will not return. For that one, what you have to use, you will use this formula equals to if condition logical test if B3 is greater than A3, comma B3 minus A3. This is my logic. Otherwise, add 1 plus B3 minus A3. And this will give me the complete number of hours. What is my time out and what is my time in? I'm using the format here again as I'm looking for the timing format cell. Just come here and select this one. It will give me the time in hours. How many hours? If you want, you can use this one, but it will not fulfill our purpose. Our purpose will be fulfilled by this number. And you can just drag the value down and your all calculations will be here returning. The another method, if I want to add here in the date, it's a simple date, but here in our calculation, date and time is there. Okay, and here only date is there. I'm going to add 3 hours, 3 days in this one. So there is a method to do this one. First method is, for example, this value plus this value and fix the value pressing F4 and enter the value and it will automatically calculate for you. Now I want to add in this column number of days. Like 5 days I want to add in each date automatically to calculate increase 5 days. How it will happen? It is very easy and short trick. Just copy this value 5 and again click on this one and hold your control key and click here and shift and down arrow. Control Shift and down arrow. Then right click and paste special. Here, first option, you will do it to values, and you can add, subtract, multiply, and divide these values. So I'm going to add now. You can see it at the same time it changed. Now we will try again something different. Okay. And now I'm going to subtract 10 days. Okay. See, it is subtracting 10 days. What is the what happened actually here? One mistake happened. What is that mistake? We will go back and we will see it here. We have to check the value and then subtract. See, now it automatically doing. So you can do this way your calculations. Thank you very much.